Good morning and welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for joining me. Okay, it is that time of the month. I am going to be sharing with you my completed pages for December 2022. But I do just want to say that I am recording this on Boxing Day on the 26th of December. I'm going to be taking the next maybe week off from YouTube and a lot of social media, just to concentrate on spending time with the family. I will be going to my mum's on Wednesday to spend the day with her and other members of my family, and I'm just enjoying seeing the kids, you know, playing with their new stuff and having fun, and we've been watching movies together and it's been really lovely, and I just want to embrace that and really sort of enjoy the time that I have with them before they go back to school on the 4th of January. So like I said, I will be taking maybe a week to 10 days off. So if it's quiet on the channel, that is why. But if you've missed any of my videos through the month of December, there are some there for you to go back and watch if you so wish. But yeah, anyway, without further ado, let's get started. So this first pile of books are pages that I've been working on, but I haven't completed. So these are what I'm going to be focusing on for the rest of the month, but I will work on these off camera, and then if I manage to get any of them completed, I will show you in my January completed pages video. So the first one is from Winter Colour by Numbers for Adults by Sun Life Drawing. This was sent to me for review, and I've started the first page in here, but quite a lot of my alcohol markers are running out, so I just sort of need to go back through my pens and see what I can get to match the colours needed for the colour palette in the Sun Life Drawing and Kira Shashneva books. I just sort of need to rejiggle some colours and pull out a few more and just see what I've got available. So that page is a work in progress. Then we have Disney Grand Block Fates by Hatchet Heroes. I started a page in here the other day, and I was going to do this as a speed colour on the channel, but when I was editing, the lighting was so bad, so I could just completely scrapped the video. So this is the page that I'm basing with it's alcohol markers on Winnie the Pooh and Eeyore. Tigger, there's sort of the pink and then this sort of creamy colour on him. That is alcohol marker, but the orange is it's a Statler dual-ended marker, because believe it or not, I don't have any orange alcohol markers left in my collection, but that orange is perfect, and by the time I've gone over and shaded it with pencils, we'll just sort of smooth out some of this streakiness. So yeah, that is that page. And I've very slowly been working on a double page spread in Seasons by the incredible Hannah Carlson, and I've been working on this double page spread. Oh, I'm sorry, I can't move it over very well because I've got my pile of completed pages right here. So yeah, this is the double page spread that I've been working on. So as you can see, I've got a little bit of a loose glitter here on these decorations, so we're starting to bling it up a little bit, but at the moment I'm concentrating on the mice. I've used a few different colour green fine liners for the branches here, or the foliage. So I'm really liking how this one is coming out. The only thing that's kind of stumping me on this page is a background. I'm not sure what I want to do, but I've been working on that, and I've been really loving that double page spread. Okay, now we have Mythographic Enchanted Castles. This is by Fabiana Attanasio. This is the first page that I've started working on in this book, and when I started it, I could not put this page down for a good few days. I was loving it, and I feel like I've kind of, I think the page has hit its ugly phase, and whenever I try picking it up at the moment, I'm like, I'll do a little bit and I'm like, it's still not looking any better. And I get disheartened and put it away. But I do want to get the page done, and it is this one. I found this page in the book because I don't have any of the winter books in the Mythographic collection. But I have found this page in here, and I thought, oh, that'd be perfect for Christmas. The background is neo-coloured twos, as is the castle. I do want to put a little bit of pencil shading on here. I used one of the mellow colours in the Pentel Hybrid Dual Metallic for the snowflakes. I don't know if the light is going to pick that up. And I'm trying to hide like hidden objects and stuff. It's a whole thing. I do like how it's turning out. I need to go over the background with some pencils and sort of smooth that out. The castle is bothering me quite a bit. I think the only thing I'm really happy with on here at the moment is my red ribbon and the lanterns. But we'll see. We'll see what we can do. And I've got the light beaming through at the side. Just give me a second and I will sort that out. Okay, so I've just pulled the curtain over a smidge. And then my final work in progress for December is from Debbie McComber's Very Merry Christmas colouring book. And I started this one, and I love how this page is turning out. I just need to keep working on it. There's been so many other pages that I've wanted to do, and I've been trying to focus on buddy colours and things like that. So it's a whole thing, but I am loving working in this book. The paper is beautiful. I've been using alcohol markers, and yeah, it's wonderful. So I've used alcohol markers and my Bic intensity markers on this page so far. And like I said, I'm really enjoying it. So there's that one. I feel like I'm missing a book. Give me a second. Let me go and have a search for a book that I think I'm missing. Okay, found it. It was on my art cart next to me, but because I had the new pack of the oh my goodness, the Graby acrylic markers, because I had those on top, yeah, I couldn't see the book underneath. I have got a pen out from this set. Yeah, it's over here. I've got the white one out at the moment. But yeah, anyway, I found the book that I was missing. So the next two books I'm going to show you, I have worked in this month and I have completed pages, but I haven't completed all of them. You'll see what I mean. So the first one is the Advent Calendar Easy Colouring Christmas Calendar Pages. This is volume 2. By the company Sally Berry, and I wanted to complete this page this month. I've got up to day 20, so I have 5 pages left to do, but I will show you the pages that I have done. I'm going to zoom in a little bit because this is a smaller book, so let's zoom in a smidge. So as you can see, I've just written, I've put there December 2023. It's not. Oh my gosh. 2022. So in this, I have mainly just used alcohol markers. Maybe on a few pages a little bit of gel pen, but I've just tried keeping this as simple as possible. And there's a few pages I've just written a little bit on. So this one just says, Christmas tree, oh Christmas tree. So I'm going to go through this one quite fast because, like I said, there's like 20 pages that have been done. Well, 22 including the title page and welcome page. This one I've put baby it's cold outside down there. And for that I just use I think it was a metallic blue Posca pen. This one, yeah, just a little bit of white here to highlight. This one, all I want for Christmas. And then I've put my 3 children's names on their tags here. So we've got Emmy there, Caden, Tegan. This one, he's checking a list and checking it twice. I think it's supposed to be he's making a list and checking it twice, but I knew what I meant. Christmas time. I really like that page. She was cute. Happy birthday to all of those who celebrate in December. For a holy night with some music notes down there. That was another fun one. And these are just so simple. Okay, on this page, I was really feeling quite poorly. I've had this sort of sore throat and sinus thing that the kids have had. And I was colouring this page, but I was struggling to keep my eyes open. And I missed a spot here with the alcohol marker, and there was a few dots on the page where I was sort of dozing and I had sort of gone at that with my pen, and I thought, well, let's just make a feature of it. So I just added a load of green dots. I don't like it, but the page is done. Teddy. This one, Santa Claus is coming to town. That one. This one, so cute. And this one, I will be home for Christmas. So that's where I've got up to. So I've got 5 pages left. So I'm going to get this book done. So you will see the remainder of these pages in January. Let me see. That was a work in progress. Okay. The next book is Disney Vitro Tome 2. I'm going to zoom out for this one. This is by Hatchet Heroes, and I coloured this page here. I'm trying to hold it up a little bit. So this was a buddy colour with my beautiful friend Zoe from Addicted to Colouring. I will link her channel in the description box down below for you, along with anyone else who I have buddy coloured with or that I mention in this video. So there is my Piglet page. Zoe chose this page and I think it's so adorable. So I have a list of what I have used on this one, and it is also it was a work in progress. So this goes for my hashtag Whipping the Whips 2022. So on this one, I used my Crayola Super Tips and Statler dual-ended markers, and that was as a base for the flowers, the strawberries, the leaves, the watering can and Piglet. And then for the pencil shading, I have used a mixture of some Holbeins, Caran d'Ache Luminance, Polychromos and Castle Art pencils. So quite a mixture of pencils there. And then for the sky background, I used my Faber-Castell Albrecht Dürer watercolour pencils, and that's the first time I have ever used them in one of these big Vitro books by Disney, and it worked amazing on the paper. It's crinkled the paper a little bit, but the paper has handled it beautifully. So I will definitely be using these more in these books, and also trying out my Inktense as well by Derwent, because I know that quite a few people have used the Inktense in their books like this, and they've had nothing but good things to say. So I definitely want to give that a go. Excuse me. And then I have used some Chromatech glitter gel pens for the border, and this bit here on the watering can. I used some regular and metallic Posca pens. The metallic are for the blue and green border on the inside and sort of around these bits here. But I think in hindsight, I kind of wish I had used slightly different colours, because I think they blend in a bit too much with the sky. But anyway, that is done. And then I used a black jelly roll glaze just for these little bits here on the watering can. So that's how he turned out. I think he's so cute, and a great big thank you to the beautiful Zoe for doing a buddy colour with me on that page. I really enjoyed it. This book is so beautiful. And then I have the Disney Mandalas Art Therapy by Hatchet Heroes. This is again the same format of book as the Vitro books. And this one, just move the tag out the way. I completed this one, and this is from the movie Inside Out. Just bring the page up a little bit so you can see all the little bits and pieces there. So on this page, I used some fine liners, and then I used a variety of Crayola Super Tips and Staedtler dual-ended markers. I've used some Jelly Roll Metallic and Jelly Roll Stardust, and I've just realised I've missed the purple on this rainbow. I'm going to have to go back in and colour that one. I used Castle Art pencils, but I will be honest, I didn't think much of them on this paper. I really love my Castle Art pencils, but I really struggled with them. So then I changed from my Castle Art over to my, oh my gosh, my Polychromos. I used a black retractable Arteza gel pen for this pattern here, and then a little bit of stickles on the little like the memory, you know, the little ball there that Joy is holding. And this was a buddy colour with my beautiful friend Deb from Miss Sweet's Crafting Therapy. So a great big thank you so much, Deb, for buddy colouring with me. I really enjoyed it. This page was a little bit of a labour of love because of all the little sort of fiddly bits, but I really did enjoy it. So again, a great big thank you so much, sweetheart, for buddy colouring with me, and I hope we can arrange another one soon. So that is Disney Mandalas. Okay. Next, I have Disney Art Deco. This is by Hatchet Heroes. Now, this is now a project book for me and the beautiful Jamie from Jamie's Colouring Love. So again, I will link Jamie's channel down in the description for you, along with Deb and Zoe. So Jamie and I are going to be colouring 2 pages a month from this book until it is done. So I have put this in my list of 10 books to complete next year, although to be honest I think it will take a little bit longer than that, but it's fine. So we were working from the front. Now, as you can see, I still need to finish my Cinderella. So she is the book. This is the book I was looking for just now, and it was on my cart. Because I need to finish her the end of this month. But I did complete my Princess Jasmine. So for this, I used my Staedtler dual-ended markers. And then I have used Prismacolor pencils for the shading. I believe it was Prismacolors. Maybe it was Polly's. I'm honestly not sure. It was my Prismas or Polly's. I'm so sorry, guys. So yeah, I used that for the shading. I have used some Calero paint on these triangles here and the purple down here. Absolutely beautiful. And then I went in with some of my Nuvo loose glitter, and I've added some just here, beautiful sort of turquoise colour, and then on Jasmine's jewellery, her little embellishments and her shoes. There we go. So I think she turned out really well, and I cannot wait to finish Cinderella. I really love Cinderella. So there is that one. Okay, the rest of the books now are pages that I have completed this month. Okay, so now we are moving on to the books that I have completed pages in for the month of December. So we have, let me just zoom out a smidge. We have Stained Glass, Colour by Number, Little Witches. This is by Sun Life Drawing. This was a work in progress. So this goes for my hashtag Whipping the Whips 2022. And it is just the one page that I have completed in here. It is that one. And that is done with alcohol markers. So there is that one. Then I have my Lines, Dots, Quest, Animals, Colour by Number for adults. This was one of my 10 books to complete in 2022, and I finished it. This book was completed on the 6th of December. There was 24 pages in here to colour, and yeah, the book is now done. And this was done with alcohol markers. I think there's some Posca pen in here, maybe a few water-based markers, because like I said, a lot of my alcohol markers are running out, but it's fine, it's not a problem. Just it shows that they're loved, and that's the main thing. But yeah, these have turned out amazingly. I'm really pleased. Love this one. So the book is done. This one is complete. I will be doing a video showing, you know, sort of what happened with my 10 to complete for 2022, give you all the stats and things like that. So keep an eye out for that video, because that will be coming very soon. Okay, next I have black and white large mandalas. This is by Kawaii, and I completed, I think it was just the one. Yeah, I completed the nameplate page. And this was done with, I think I used Bic Intensity markers and an alcohol marker. And then on some of these hearts here, I have used a metallic jelly roll. And then I had some sort of sparkly sticker letters, so I used a few there to put my name in the book, and then a little sticker there. Oh my goodness, a little sticker of Ariel, the Little Mermaid, with flounder. So really simple, very, very quick, and I really enjoyed it. This book is lovely. So there was that one. Next, I worked from Christmas Magic by Deborah Muller. This was my first page completed in this book. And so therefore it goes for hashtag Colour Your Hoard, and that is being hosted by the beautiful ladies Lavella and T. So I will link their channels down below in the description for you. And I completed this one. And this was done with alcohol markers and a variety of different gel pens. So very, very cute. The ink from the picture, as I was colouring, it sort of like the line art, the printing, it was smudging. I don't know if that's kind of translating on camera, but yeah, it was really disheartening. But overall, it's still a really, really beautiful page. And I did write here, December Colour Your Hoard 2022. And I think the gel pens that I used were a Jelly Roll Moonlight, Silver Pentel Hybrid Dual Metallic. There's a blue, I think that was the Jelly Roll Stardust. And then I've got some Jelly Roll Metallics and Uniball Signo Metallic as well. So yeah, very, very cute. This book is absolutely beautiful. It's gorgeous. I can't wait to colour more in here. So there is that one. You will notice that quite a lot of the pages that I completed this month were mostly alcohol markers. It's just what I've needed with being poorly and just in the run up to Christmas. It just gets super busy. So I'm just trying to choose things that, you know, were more manageable. So I have the Kawaii Christmas Grayscale Colouring Book by Jade Summer. And I completed this one. And this was done with alcohol markers. And then I've got some Jelly Roll Stardust, Pentel Hybrid Dual Metallic, and I think the Uniball Signo Sparkling Gold and Sparkling Silver. So there's lots of shimmer and shine going on there on the page. And then over here on the Christmas tree, I used some of my Nuvo confetti elements, and it was these really pretty sequins. So I stuck those on. The quickie glue pens were not doing the job, so I did have to use my Mod Podge Extreme Glitter. That's the only one I've got, so I do plan on getting just the regular Mod Podge. And then I used some stickles in the colour Cranberry on these two red baubles there to add a bit of sparkle. So I really like how that one turned out. It was very simple and so relaxing. I really did thoroughly enjoy myself on that page. So there is that one. And we have 50 Christmas miniatures. This is by Camellia Angel Cova. Now, I did start this page in a live stream the other night. I think it was on Christmas Eve. I started this page, and I was using a variety of alcohol markers. I think it was my Ohuhu brush markers, and then just these super inexpensive pencil march sketch markers. I think it was about 18 to 20 pounds for a set of 80. A lot of them have run out now, so they didn't last that long, but you know, for that price I didn't expect great things, to be honest. So yeah, I used those, and then I have used some Prismacolors for the shading on there, and then I used oh my goodness, the Uniball Signo Metallic Gold gel pen, and then I used on here, I've got them here actually, the Nouveau glitter drops. This is the colour Honey Gold. So I used that for this sort of necklace thing here that this little cutie patootie is holding, and then I added the stickles in the colour Cranberry to the ribbon down here on the present, and then these beautiful stars in the background. Again, they are by Nouveau, and they are called Mermaid Parade stars, and they just look so pretty. And I used a quickie glue pen to stick them on, and I completed that page last night whilst I was sat in the living room with Aaron and the kids. So there is that one. I worked in Matchstick Mouse, a Christmas colouring book by Morgan O'Brien. I coloured this adorable page. So this was done with alcohol markers, and then I used a white jelly roll just to knock back some of the black lines that we had here for the snow, and also just to sort of add a little bit of texture and fluffiness to the scarf by following a lot of the lines that Morgan had given us, and then also just adding some of my own. A few highlights to the hat and the mouse here and our little worm friend. I used an unbranded metallic gel pen. It didn't have a name or like a manufacturer or anything like that, and that was for the silver here for the paper clips that this gorgeous little sweetheart is using there as ice skates. And then I used Uniball Signo in sparkling gold for the stars here in the background. And then, as you can see, on the trees and just a little bit here, the snow is sort of kicking up from her ice skate. If I can get that shining. I used stickles in the colour Waterfall, and it is absolutely beautiful. And these pages are just so quick and easy to do. They're lovely. There's this one, super quick. And yeah, I'll happily colour this throughout the year, and you know, not just keep this for December, because I absolutely love it so much. So that is Matchstick Mouse Christmas. And another book by the fabulous Morgan O'Brien is North Pole Elves. And I coloured this one. So this was done with alcohol markers. And then I went in with my Faber-Castell Polychromos to add some shading on here. I used a variety of different gel pens. We've got the Jelly Roll White. We've got, I think we've got some Pentel Hybrid. We've got Jelly Roll Stardust. There's metallic on there. There's honestly, there's all sorts. And then again, I used the stickles in the colour Waterfall for the snow in the background that you can see there through the window. So there is that one. Next, we worked in Mein Winterspaziergang by Rita Berman, and this is the book that I worked on the channel with you all for hashtag Kate's Advent 2022, where we coloured a present a day, and then we worked on the background until the page was done. But there was a chunk of the colour along for this, the speed colours missing because I was poorly, and also we didn't have internet for about a week. But yeah, here is the completed page. So for the first present, originally I used the Castle Art pencils, but I wasn't a fan of them on this paper. They were hard work. So I then changed to my beloved Polychromos pencils. So I used those along with some gel pens. So we have Jelly Roll, Metallic and Stardust. We have the Uniball Signo, Sparkling Gold. So there's all sorts on here. And then in the background, I used my pan pastels with some of the Stickles glitter gel over the top in the colour Nebula. So we've got these little gold stars in amongst the glitter. Really, really pretty. So I just want to say, to anyone who joined in with this page, thank you so much. I really hope that you enjoyed the little sort of speed colours, the little bite-sized videos that I was uploading each day for this. And if that's something you'd like to see me do on the channel again, then please let me know, because I'll be honest, I had a lot of fun. I thought that was, really, really fun. So there was that one. I'm really pleased with that page. Then we have A Million Christmas Cats. This is by John Bigwood. Please excuse me a second. I'm just going to get a drink. Okay, I apologise. I had a drink and I have also now got a throat lozenge. So if it sounds like I've got a sweet in my mouth, I sound a bit weird, that's why. It's because I have one of these. So we have A Million Christmas Cats by John Bigwood. And I coloured this page, and I sat and coloured this, and I'd done it all in one sitting. And it's while I was in extreme pain one night and I couldn't sleep. So I sat and binge watched The Crown on Netflix. So I had that on my phone. So I was watching that with the earphones in while Aaron was sleeping. So yeah, I'd done this in one sitting. So on this one, excuse me, I used my Faber-Castell Polychromos pencils. They worked beautifully on this paper. And then I used Jelly Roll Metallic and Jelly Roll Black Glaze. And the black glaze is just in a few little spots on the reindeers. This little bit here, I think there's a few bits, his little belt, so that's dotted around. And then the metallic is, of course, elements here on the carousel, the reindeer's antlers there, and all these cogs and things down here. So cute. And I did also use the Uniball Signo glitter and metallic pens as well. The glitter was for the trim here and up on the top of the carousel. Look at that. That is just such a beautiful sparkling gold. It is stunning. And then I used stickles in the colour Cranberry for this little guy's nose here. I made him a Rudolph and I love it. I was going to shade the snow globe and put stickles for like the snow and stuff, but I think by the time I got to that, I was really feeling quite poorly, and I just didn't have the energy, so I literally just done the basics, the essentials, and left the rest. But I'm happy to call this done. Just looking, it does also look like I've used some water-based markers down here, and if I remember correctly, I think they were the Staedtler dual-ended markers, because I remember pulling out a red and green. So there is that. But I love how it turned out. I do wish I'd done something, a bit more fancy with the snow globe, but I'm happy to call this one done. Then I have the beautiful Mandala by Maria Trolle, and I very much love her books, and I do have it planned to show her books a lot more love in 2023. But I will be honest with you, the paper in this one is different to the paper in all her other books. It's thinner, and it does not like watercolors. So yeah, not good. So on this one, I used my Faber-Castell Polychromos. As you can tell, I have been loving them this month. I used a few random fine liners for the stems on these flowers and leaves. And then a couple of years ago, I was in Hobbycraft and I picked up these three, and they are the Gold Faber Aqua watercolour pencils. And I had seen a lot of people getting the regular sort of Gold Faber pencils, and I just thought they looked amazing. But the only open stock they had was the Aqua ones, and I thought, well, I'll just pick up a couple that I could maybe use on like skin tones and things and see what I think. Well, they've been sat in my pot with my water my paintbrushes ever since, and I had never used them, and I wanted to add something to the background on this page, but yet still keep it really simple, because again, I've spent a lot of December in a ton of pain with my arthritis. It's the cold weather is just wreaking havoc with it at the moment, but also with this sinus thing, sore throat and whatnot. So I used a compass, and I just drew a circle here in the background, and I placed it somewhere that I thought would, emphasize but not take away from anything else. And then I just used one of those Gold Faber Aqua pencils and just shaded around, and I thought, right, I just want to have it just very subtle and soft, and it was hard going, and I don't know if you can see, but you can still see the pencil lines, which I'm okay with. It does happen with some watercolor pencils, but I just really struggled moving the watercolor pencil. It was just, this paper just did not like it. It felt really porous, as if like no sooner was I activating it with the water brush, it was just sort of sucking in that water, and that was it. I couldn't blend this out anymore. So that was kind of the best I could do. I like it. I still think the page turned out really pretty. But I got to the point where I was like, I just want to call this page done. I want to get it done, but have it still look pretty. So I then went in with my Jelly Roll Metallic, and I've got this beautiful green, and I used that here on these leaves. If you can see that shining there, it's absolutely glorious. So I used that for the leaves rather than going through and shading them all individually. I just thought I'm not feeling up to doing any of that nonsense. So I used my Jelly Roll Metallic on the leaves. I used some stickles on this little guy's wings here. Look, how cute is he? I believe that is the waterfall stickles on that little dude. And then in the background, I don't know if you can see these little sparkly bits. And that is Nouveau confetti. They're like little triangles, like little shards there. So I used my quickie glue pen to dot a load of them on. What are they called? They are the I cannot find them. Oh, here we go. They are the Rainbow Quartz Triangles by Nouveau. So, absolutely beautiful. Look at that. Oh my gosh. So pretty. So yeah, I used those, and I just think they just really add a little something special to the page, in my opinion, and I really like it. And then on this little guy here, I put some Ranger Glossy Accents over him, and I also I put a strip of glossy accents here under our snail to make it look like snail slime, and I just think that looks so effective. I love it. I think that's probably my favourite part of the page, that and a sort of like a tie between the metallic leaves and the rainbow quartz triangles. So yeah, really like that page, and I'm so glad to have a page done in here. I had completed the nameplate page, but previously I had tried colouring. Where is it? I had tried colouring this with Prismacolor pencils, and again I was really struggling with the paper in this book, so I erased it. You can probably see there. But yeah, I was just really disheartened, but I love this book so much. It is beautiful. I think this one, Luna and Botanicum, are my absolute favourites that she has done. But yeah, I definitely want to work more in Maria's books in 2023. So they're stunning, and I really do want to show them some love. I'm really sorry, I waffled on quite a bit about that book, didn't I? I do apologise. Okay, so we next have Johanna Basford's Johanna's Christmas. And I coloured this one, and I love it. I'm really pleased with this page. It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas. Anyway, on this one, because the pages are kind of, you know, single-sided, I used my Bic Intensity Ultra Fine markers, some alcohol markers, some fine liners. So that would be whatever I've got left now out of the Arteza Inconic and regular fine liners. And I do also have some of the Arteza retractable gel pens. So I used those. For the shading, I used my Prismacolor pencils, and they worked amazing on this paper. They worked really beautifully. And then I used a mixture of my Jelly Roll, Moonlight and Metallic. So the Moonlight is sort of like this beautiful fluorescent green that I've got sort of dotted around, a few little dots here. And then the Metallic is just sort of outlining some of the leaves there. So if I turn the page, you can probably see the shine. And then I had a sheet of stickers that I purchased in Poundland, and it had some Christmas baubles and things on, and I thought, oh, do you know what, they would look really nice dotted around the wreath. So I've got a few. I've got this blue one, little red one here, purple one, and a little snowflake down there. And then I added the text in the middle myself, again with a fine liner. So there is that one, and I really, really love it. I've been thoroughly enjoying working in this book. This is my my second copy, because the first copy I have, my original copy, that was destroyed by the cats, and then I had a replacement. And my favourite page in the book, the Cuckoo Clock, in my opinion, I had done a really lovely job on that page until I added the gold ink. I think we all know the story about that page by now. Anyway, I then coloured the snow globe in that book to make it look like Arendelle Castle from Disney Frozen. Loved it. That was a buddy colour with my beautiful friend Rach. And then I seen this in, I think it was in like B&M for a £5. So I was like, yeah, I'll grab another copy because I love this book so much. And when I went to colour this one, this was the first page I had done in here. I thought I had grabbed the, you know, the copy that had the ruined page in it and the snow globe, but I didn't even think to look, and no, it was my, you know, my new copy from B&M. So I thought, well, while I've got it out, I went through, I coloured all the robins, because that is a challenge in here. Find all the little robins in here. So I did, and I coloured them all, so that is done. And I thought, well, I've got this one out, the other one's on the bookshelf. So I thought, oh, I'm just whacking this one for a minute. So yeah, I got that one done. But I don't feel like I'm ready to put this book away yet. But we'll see. We'll just see how, you know, the rest of the colouring goes. And then we've got 3 books, and these are all Disney Colour by Numbers. So I have Disney Vitro Coloriage Mister by Hatchet Heroes, and I coloured this page. Look at this. Oh my gosh. And this was a buddy colour with my beautiful friend Susie on Instagram. She messaged and asked if we could do a buddy colour from here together, and I was just like, oh my gosh, absolutely. I think as of my collection of these books so far, I have nowhere near the complete collection, but I'm working on it. I'm working on it slowly but surely. I think by far this is my favourite at the moment. And then, of course, I normally work through these books, you know, in order, but they're the 2 that I had done. And then I've done this one with Susie. But I do think I just spotted a page from Soul. Yeah, I might jump around this book, to be honest. But I love it. I love this book so much, and I do think once this is complete, I would happily buy a second copy. I love it that much. So thank you so much for the buddy colour, Susie. I love it. That page was done with Crayola Super Tips and Statler Dual Ended. I'm sorry, I'm getting overexcited. It's Disney. What can I say? So we then have Le Grand Classique Tome 8, again by Hatchet Heroes. and I'm doing this one in order. I completed these two. So we have Maurice, who is Belle's dad from Beauty and the Beast. And we have this lady. She's in the film Hercules, but I've only seen it once. And that was within the last 4 or 5 months. I cannot think of her name. But anyway, she's from Hercules. He was outlined in black Posca the Ultrafine, and then again just my water-based markers, which are the Super Tips and Statler dual-ended. The same with this lady, although she didn't have the black outline. The only thing that I had to do in Posca pen on her was her eyeliner and pupils. But I have gone and outlined a few more pages. Love this one. So yeah, I've got the next 2 pages outlined and ready to go. And then finally we have Disney Hiver, again by Hatchet Heroes. I just wanted to make sure. And I coloured 1 page in here, and it was this one. So again, the outline is the black Posca, and the rest is Super Tips and Statler dual-ended, and I love it. So adorable. I love the little thumper. So cute, and my Bambi turned out really well, if I do say so myself. So yeah, really pleased with that page. I love it. I always have fun in these books, and I cannot wait to expand my collection. So that is it, my love. That is my completed pages for the month of December 2022. Like I said, if I finish any of those other whips that I'm working on at the moment, if I finish them before the 31st, I will include them in my January completed pages. So I really hope that you have enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for taking time out of your day to join me and keep me company. I really hope you have enjoyed, and I would love to know what you have been working on in December. Let me know in the comments below. I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your day. Take care. Stay safe, my loves, and please, if it is cold where you are, wrap up warm. If you're in Australia or somewhere like that where it's really hot, please be mindful and just be careful out there. Sending all of my love and positive wishes. Take care, and I will see you in the next one. Lots of love. Bye. Oh, I also forgot to add, I'm really sorry. Please don't forget that I'm going to be taking the next week to 10 days off. So this will likely be the last video of mine you see before, before New Year. Potentially the 4th of January when the kids are back at school. As I mentioned at the beginning, I just want to enjoy the rest of the time they have off school and spend quality time with them and other members of my family. So I will see you all again soon.